a reason. There's plenty of pickles just like his. You could not do right. Things didn't work out for a reason, so you shouldn't get the cookie. No dessert. A vibrator will do just fine. I'm telling you, it will do just fine.
Wow, 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 whoa, oh.
Yo, I'm excited for this. I have not done like a sit down, drink a little something, talk to my girls, take video in so long. Like I literally started my channel sophomore year. Mind y'all, I graduated last month. Yeah. I got hot. I'm sorry y'all. But I haven't done a sat down video in so long since I started my channel. I mean, here and there. I mean, like story times, yeah. But I haven't done like a advice, talk to y'all, talk about something. Nah. So I'm about to do that. Before I do that, I'm gonna drink me some Fireball. Yeah. I got a real bad love-hate relationship with Fireball, y'all. I'm more of a Henny girl. I like me some Henny. I'm a Henny monster, Henny demon. My boyfriend be so scared of me when I'm off the Henny, y'all. I understand why. I do. But I be acting a little crazy. But Fireball is like just right. Like, you know how Goldilocks was like, too strong, too weak. This is just right. I hate Goldilocks because all she did was complain. Like, that girl act like you was in someone else's crib talking about some they bed was too soft, they bed was too hard. This is just right. Who asked you? It's the privilege popping out. It's the privilege. But alright, let me go ahead. I'm stalling. Now I'm talking about Goldilocks. I'm just scared to take this shot. Stop. Jamie, stop. You literally is a monster when it comes to alcohol. Like, girl, I'm not no lightweight either. Like, I might look small, y'all. But one thing about me, I can drink. Yeah. This not really a flex, but I mean I can drink, yo. I can put it away. I can put it away. Alright. So I got me my little grape soda, y'all. And I got me my little Fireball. Yeah. So, alright, let me do this. I'm gonna let it sit for like a cool like 2 minutes before so I can get my body can really like, you know how it go, y'all. Cause you don't get drunk right away. I gotta give it like I gotta let it like marinate a little bit. So hold on. Okay, let's get into it. So yesterday I went on my Instagram page, y'all, and I said, ask me questions that you don't want to ask your moms. And if you're not slow, you know what I mean by that. Ask me a question you too scared or embarrassed to ask your mom. But people was talking to me like I was their mom. They was like, why can't I turn up the AC? Why can't I turn on the heat? Why you always yelling on me? Why you don't love me? I'm like, damn. Y'all read that wrong. Y'all read that so wrong. But there was a select few y'all who wasn't, you know, slow, who answered, and y'all actually gave input to what y'all want me to talk about. And before we get started, as a disclaimer, I'm not going to be censoring nothing. If you a man, a straight man, please get off this girl's talk. I don't want to be talking to you about my discharge or my sex life or da-da-da. Nah. Like, I'm cool with the girls. If you gay, oh, stay. If you gay, stay. But if you straight men, please, you got to go. And if you family, please, you got to bounce now. And I'm serious. So if you still watching and you a straight man or you family, oh, you is crazy. Sorry, just had to give you a little disclaimer. Alright, y'all. So the first question for Girls Talk today is, do you ever experience that? I'm gonna say vaginal. I'm so slow. My vaginal. Wait, okay, this Fireball is doing me dirty already. Vaginal discharge that stains your underwears. The answer is done. Like, yeah, girl, it be like different. Okay, look, listen, I'm gonna give y'all the colors till I break it down. So I'm on birth control, y'all. I've been on birth control since I was a sophomore in college. So about when I was, what age is that? And don't say I'm saying the wrong age either, because I was real young in these grades. Because every time I say, oh yeah, I was da-da-da and da-da-da, oh, like you wasn't da-da. No, I was young. So hold on, y'all. I was 17 when I went to college, so I was 18 in sophomore year. Okay, so I was 18 when I started birth control, and I kind of lied to my mom about it, and I was like, I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. I kind of lied and told her, I was like, yeah, it's because I want my acne to clear up. I did have some acne on me, though. I had one, two. But then she's like, oh, okay. But my mom not stupid. No one's stupid that's around me. So she already read right through me and know I was having a little bit of sex. asked her, can I get on birth control? She said, yeah. But let me tell y'all something. My gynecologist, we won't talk about gynecologists and shit. My gynecologist had told me that I could pick the 3-week birth control. So y'all know how it's 1, 2, 3 weeks. Then the 4th week is the placebo pills. And that makes it so like your period come on. You know, the blood come out, all that. You know. But I got 3 weeks because my period was so bad, y'all. Like, I hate a period. I hate a period. I hate buying pads. Hate buying Tamps. Hate all that. So I skipped my period. So I don't even have the placebo pills. I got the 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we gonna, and then I'm gonna tie that into the discharge. So that being said, I haven't got my period, y'all, in years. Yeah, I haven't got my period in years. I haven't bled in years. Only once in the bluest moon, y'all. In the bluest moon, I do bleed sometimes, but it be like brown because it's blood, but is it really though? Not really. It's not really blood. It's more so like blood, like, because I just get my period, so it's kind of like sitting up there a little bit and then come out and it'll be kind of like brown. Okay, so my regular discharge on a daily basis be like, you know, white, and then it turn like a yellow because it stains your underwears. And sometimes if I like miss my pill on one day and take it the next day, I might get like a little spotting, so it's like a brown red color. And then oh my god, y'all, okay, I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. I'm gonna keep it a bean. This is girls talk. I'm gonna tell y'all. So and we got 20 questions, so I need to hurry this up. Okay, let me I'm nervous to tell y'all this because it's like kind of like I don't want y'all to look at me crazy, but like this one guy that I had sex with, he gave me a ST freaking D and did not tell me he had it. So he found out he had it after we and then never told me. So I was walking around with the STD. My discharge was like a yellow, but like a hint of green. And I'm like, so I thought like, because discharge be crazy colors, y'all, with all colors of the rainbow, looking like Lucky Charms and shit. So I just thought like, oh, like maybe I'm just having a day. I'm just having a day. But nah, like that shit was chlamydia. So it was like greenish. I was pissed. I cried so hard because like that was somebody I trusted and someone I knew for a long time, and you gave me that shit and knew you had it. Well, not knew you had it, but had it and then not even tell me you had it. So like you can tell STDs also based on your discharge, but like for me, my normal discharge is like white, like cloudy, and like yeah, and they do stain and like turn yellowish. Alright, next question is self-pleasure a bad thing? Because that's how parents act. First of all, your parents should not be telling you that you should not be I feel like, okay, this is my thing. I just feel like self-pleasure, like masturbation and shit, I just feel like that's a personal thing. Like that's like, I mean, I guess that is kind of saying it's taboo, but I don't think it's taboo. I just think that's something you should talk about if you want to. Like I don't think it's like something you shouldn't talk about, but I feel like it's something you should talk about if you want. I don't think your mom should be coming up to you and talking about some, oh yeah, don't touch yourself, don't do this, don't get a vibrator. Like that's in my opinion, that's inappropriate for a mother to be telling her daughter to not do that. Like that's none of your business. I don't care if your mom, my sister, my friend, don't be telling me what I can do with my own body. Like that's very weird. Like it's different if your mom is telling you like, oh, you can't wear these clothes, like, you know, because some shit just be like for the occasion be inappropriate. If you go into like a play or a ballet, you wearing your titties out, that's doing too much. Like nobody want to see them titties, we want to see them ballet toes. Like you're really drawing. But like listen, if you like, but if you're about to say, oh, don't touch yourself, I better not be knowing that, like, that's some weird shit, bro. That's weird to me. Like, I don't know. But no, self-pleasure is not a bad thing. Bitch, I got a vibrator. Okay, every girl do. And if you don't, you better get you one. Better get you a little roll. Stop playing with me. And men, and if your man like is offended by that, he needs to go. Cause you're weird. Like men should be like thinking that, like men, like y'all should be, oh my god, like yeah, like y'all should be taking notes. Like I'm sorry, y'all should be looking at that role like, oh, that's what I need to be doing. I need to be like you need to be doing that. Stop playing with me, yo. But no. Masturbation is not a bad thing. Like if you want to feel good, you want to feel good, period. Like what? We all do it. We all do it. And your mom shouldn't be asking you all that. Like next question. When is it time to walk away from a relationship? Alright, let me tell you something before I get into that. So me and my boyfriend was on the phone last night and I was like to him, I said to him, because I saw this TikTok that was talking about some, oh, friends so quick to leave you over you not going to the Cheesecake Factory on your birthday, but they won't leave their man who cheated on them. Listen. And I asked Devin, I was like, Devin, why do you think it is that women, or even this happens to men too, like men will take a lot of shit from their girlfriends, but like And men's kind of different with their friends. They can stab you in the back and they still be cool from preschool today to year 100. Like, niggas, they stay friends for a long time. But alright, I told him, I was like, why do you think women are so quick to leave their friends versus a man? Like, I even told him, I was like with you, I will argue with you till the sun come up and the sun go down, but with the friend, I cut them off, right? And he was like, oh, it's because I provide something that they don't. I was like, okay, nah, because I don't see you as just that. That's wrong. Like, you just talking. He was just talking, y'all. He was just talking. My theory is that women leave friends quicker, and which is not true, but quicker than they leave men, because we tolerate so much shit from our friends and don't tell them. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Like, okay, listen, for example, if my boyfriend was like, okay, if my boyfriend got on my nerves, right, I'm gonna say, Devin, what the hell is wrong with you? You got on my freaking nerves. Like, bro, you really pissing me off, bro. Like, like, he already know I got him off on me. I be pissed, okay? Right? Listen. But if a friend get on my nerves, I'll be like this. I don't say anything. And I don't say anything, bro. I literally don't say anything. And I let shit boil up. And then I'm like, alright, I'm done. Like, that's how it is. Like, with friends, I feel like as girlfriends, y'all, we do not tell our friends when we're pissed. We do not tell our friends, like, I'm not confrontational. A lot of women I know are confrontational. And, like, in friendships, like, people don't really tell their friends right away when they're mad. Like, they be mad, they get over it, but never actually had that conversation. Now, with men, we sit down, we talk shit out, we argue, we take our little couple, like, day break or couple hours break, and we get right back to it. Friends, we don't talk all day, we don't see each other every day. Boyfriends, we see each other every day, so we gotta talk shit out. So, like, with friends, I feel like we put stuff on the back burner and we just let shit boil up. With a boyfriend, like, you really can't do that because you in their face all day, every day. Do y'all see what I'm saying? He was like, oh yeah, that's a good, what y'all call it, y'all? That's a good, yo, what's it called? It's a good theory. It's a good theory. Like, I was like, I know. But, I'm just putting it out there. But the question was, when it's time to walk away from a relationship, I feel like with friends, like anything, when it don't serve you, you got to dip. You gotta go. Like, you got to go. It's over. Like, it's done. Like, if you're miserable, you gotta go. If you feel yourself resenting somebody, you gotta go. Or talk it out. If it's talkable, you gotta talk it out. But I just feel like when it's not serving you and you're down all the time about it, or it's just you're not finding any pleasure from the relationship, it's just time. It's time. Like, with my last relationship, I was gonna get to the point where I was numb. Like, I had nothing left to give. Like, and I don't think no relationship ever get to that point. Like, you should leave before then. But as women, I feel like we just usually, like, let shit go when we had nothing left to give. Like, I had no, like, nothing no more. Like, I was always tired, burnt out, depressed, stressed. Like, it wasn't bringing me joy no more. That's when I dipped. But, like, it's just time to leave when shit don't serve you no more. When you're not finding joy, when you're not finding pleasure, when you're giving, and not receiving. When it's just, like, you know, you're putting in the effort and someone else isn't. Or, like, it's just not working if you're constantly arguing, or you can just tell when it should be over. You know? But as women, we like to, you know, keep shit going, keep trying. But, like, sometimes you just gotta give it up. Number 4, is sex really all that? Yes. What? And not even always because of the feeling. Like, yeah, it feel good, but I feel like also, like, it gives you a chance to be closer to your partner. Like, no funny shit. Like, I be wanting to jump in his skin. Like, I be wanting to be so close to him, and then it's like, I feel like that makes you feel even closer to them. Like, it feels good and shit, but it's like, okay, like, I feel like I'm close to you and we're connected in that way. Ew, that was so cringy. Ew. Yo, I'm taking a shot because that was so cringy. That was so cringy. Keep it, I'll be watching this. I already told straight men not to watch this. Next, do you deal with ingrown hairs on your vagina? Girl, yes. Oh my god. Like, literally, I'm so insecure. Like, I'm so insecure about that, y'all. Like, I don't like to do nothing with the lights on because I get ingrown hairs. Like, and I'm sure, and he noticed because I told him, he's like, oh yeah, I've seen them, but I'm just like, oh, like, you noticed that? Like, I literally don't want to do nothing with the lights on. I don't want to, like, I be feeling so weird. Like, I wish I could show y'all. I can show y'all. Here, it's like dark. But I was so insecure about that. Like, I started shaving. Like, my vagina used to be super clear until like 10th grade. I just thought I was grown, started shaving my vagina and stuff, and I like slowly started seeing like dark marks on like the bikini, like the triangle part, like not the actual like dot right here, but like this part I had a little like spots or whatever. And I was like, what is that? So I kept shaving, and I would shave so much. Like every time I see the hair, y'all, I would start get to shaving. Like that's why I keep shaving and shaving and shaving. And ever since 10th grade, I just keep shaving. Even now, I just shave. Like even if like I don't really have to, y'all. Even if I'm single but bingle, girl, I'm shaving. Like, I'm addicted to it. And I would get a wax, but the reason I don't do that is because the first wax I got a whole cyst. Had to go to the nurse's office. They had to poke a hole in the bump and drain it out. So the first cyst I got was right here. Look. Right here, it's scar now, and I got one on my butthole, on my butt crack. They had to literally separate my butt cheeks and like drain the cyst and pack it with like cotton balls for like a whole week and take the cotton balls out every day and put more back in there till the hole closed up. It was a whole hole in my butt, and not my butthole, my butt crack. And I was pissed, and literally like, y'all, ever since then I don't get wax because like y'all really messed me up. But yeah, I get ingrown hairs, and she also asked me what do I recommend. I don't recommend anything. Do y'all recommend anything? Because I need something. Like literally I watch videos all the time about like how to get rid of ingrown hairs. People be saying like lemon and stuff, and that's cap. They be saying all this stuff. I be buying all of it and it don't be working. Excuse me. And it don't be working. They be lying. I mean, if it works for you, it works for you, but shit don't be working for me. Like I just really hope that this is not permanent, because like y'all, like even when it comes to like the beach, like I be just so insecure. Like I be like sitting like this. I be sitting like this. Like I be like I be just sitting weird, or like my boyfriend, I don't be wanting him to take my drawers off because I'm like, you're not about to see. You're not about, like, I'll take it off. Like I don't want you to see the little. And it's not bumps. It's just like dark marks, like little marks. I don't know. And also like I get like small hairs on my neck, and like I don't know if all women get that, but I was watching the videos last night and a lot of women get those. And like look, y'all can kind of see like I got a bump here and like some dark marks over here. Like I just get dark marks, and like I was thinking about getting laser treatment, because I'm like maybe I should get laser because like it won't grow back as thick. Like I know it's not permanent, because like you know people be lying, oh it's permanent. No girl, that shit gonna grow back in a few years, or if not a couple months. But I don't know if that'll help. I'm gonna try and let y'all know. I'm gonna bring y'all along with me for like a vlog or something. But I don't know. What was that question? I don't know. I don't recommend anything. I struggle with that too, so I don't have nothing to say about that. So next is, are yeast infections normal? Okay, listen. When I went to college, okay, first I lived in a house. Okay, that's not funny. I don't know why there's that. It was like not funny. I lived in a house. I lived in the same place since I was like 0 to 18. So I was using the same water on my body. So I never really had a yeast infection before in like my parents' house or whatever. But then I went to school, y'all. I went to college. As soon as I stepped foot in that communal bathroom, my vagina was itching. Like literally, I like went to sleep, woke up with like, and I had like this like thick white substance in my drawers. And I'm like, what is that? I was like, oh, it's a yeast infection. My vagina itched so bad, y'all. And I used Monistat, right? My mom was like, oh, go get Monistat, like, it's great. And she was like, get the 8-day or like the 5, like the, what was it, like 7-day Monistat. But I'm like, I want to hurry this shit up. And I get the 3-day Monistat. Yo, I used the Monistat. My vagina swelled up like a whole balloon. It was this, not my whole, but like my lips was like this big, y'all. And I couldn't sit down because they were so chunky and fat. My vagina was so fat, y'all. Like, I sat in my bed and I was like, ah! Who said that? It was so fat. And it's because like the 3-day is so strong that like the chemicals in it can like cause like reactions. Like my vagina swelled up so big. I was like 2 gummy bears on the side of my legs. Like, it was so bad. And so I had to like, I couldn't walk for like a day or like 2 days. I was laying in bed with my legs open because I couldn't even close my legs because they were bounced back open because my vagina was so fat. And and I like after that I just use I get a pill. I call my gynecologist up and I ask for the pill. It's a one pill, and then it goes down in a day. You stop itching and all that. Some yeast infections I get are way less itchy than others. Like there's some yeast infections I have that are where it's like just the discharge. Then it's the other yeast infections where it's like discharge itchiness. And the reason that I get yeast infections personally, it might not be the same for everyone. Well, it's not the same, but it's because the water. So I kind of like didn't explain why I was explaining with me being in the same house for years and going to college. But the reason I was explaining that was because the water from my new school, I didn't adjust to it. Like, the water is different. I mean, there's different pipes and shit. I was an hour away from home, so obviously the water from home wasn't exactly the same as the water at school. Even if I go to my boyfriend's house, sometimes I come back with a yeast infection because like the water from his bathroom is different from the water from mine. My vagina is just really sensitive like that. So yes, yeast infections are normal. You can always call your gynecologist to get you guys like a pill instead of the Monistat, because I hate Monistat and it just leaks out. It's disgusting. It's so gross. But yeah, I just get the pill now. I just take one, and I even have some in my drawer. Like, she gave me a bunch. She's like, just take a bunch. I'll just prescribe you a bunch. Have it whenever you want to, and you'll be fine. So I was like, okay. When is a good time to have sex? So I feel like it's a good time. Me personally, I lost my virginity at 16 to my one boyfriend. Excuse me. So my one boyfriend. And we were together for like 5 years after that. So it wasn't like, I don't know, I didn't have to deal with like, oh my god, I lost my virginity and like now we don't talk and now I feel bad. Like, it wasn't like, I didn't have to experience that type of situation. But like, I don't think it's ever like a good time to lose it. But I just feel like there are ages where like it's too young. Like, if you're like 13, like I don't think men or men, they're not men, little boys or little girls should not be having sex. I feel like 16 is like the age where like people around you are kind of starting. That's still really young. I was really young. I was very young. And even if you're like my age, I'm 22, if you haven't had sex yet, like that is fine. Like, that's, girl, no one cares. Like, no one even, if you don't tell anyone, no one would even know. So it's like no one cares that you didn't lose it. Like no one cares. If you didn't lose it, you're fine. I just know, you know, some men are just kind of weird, like, oh, I don't want to take someone's virginity if like we're not, like, you know, they're, some men are like, they want booty calls, so they don't really want to lose someone's virginity, or take someone's virginity, which is like what I understand or whatever. But like, that's neither here or there. You're gonna find that person where you just fall in love with them. You're gonna lose it one day. Like, it's no rush. If you don't find the person, you didn't find the person yet. It's not that deep. I mean, people make it so much deeper than it is. Like, I didn't feel any different before or after. I just felt like I had sex. Like, okay, that wasn't that. Like, okay, you got to eat, you did not eat. Like, it wasn't even good. It hurt. It hurt. Like, it was corny. And I was like, okay. Like, it wasn't even that good. So please, no rush. Like, please just do your schoolwork, read a book, drink some tea. Like, it's not that deep to be losing virginity anyway. Like, people just make it bigger than it is. Like, I mean, it is a very like pivotal moment in your life. Like, you just got a pickle and you, but like, it just like, you are not a better person or less of a person if you got it or not, if you did it or not. Like, you're not different. You're still the same person. People gonna look at you the same regardless. So it's like, just not that deep. Just like, take your time. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't right now. It's whatever. It's no good time or bad time. Some ages are just too young. Okay. Does anal make your booty hole loose? Only thing that came out of my booty was poop, and only thing that went in my booty was poop if I sucked it back in, if I got nervous or something. Is it healthy to be friends with benefits with your ex? No, they're your ex for a reason. Like, literally, what's that song? Ex for a reason. How's it go, y'all? No, for a reason though, that was so bad. Guaranteed to kiss your ass. That bitch your ex. What, for a reason though? A reason though. Like, he's your ex for a reason though. Like, he's your ex for a reason. Like, if he could not do right, he should not get the cookie, period. If he couldn't correct his mistakes, he shouldn't get the cookie afterwards. That's what a cookie's for. It's a dessert. It's a reward. You should not get the cookie if you did not do right or don't want to do right. It's so easy to do right. Oh, it's lacking communication. Talk more. Oh, you don't show me attention. Show her attention. Oh, you don't talk to me nice. Talk to her nice. Oh, you don't get me food. Buy her some wings, bro. Oh, you don't show interest in my interest. Show interest in her interest. You couldn't do that? Why would you get the cookie? Like, you don't do nothing for nobody. I'm sorry. No. Even if it's like, oh, I like it, it feel good. Okay. There's plenty of pickles just like his. I'm telling you. There's plenty of pickles like him. Even then, you don't gotta do that, y'all. You don't have to. Like, a vibrator will do just fine. I'm telling you, it will do just fine. Like, I just feel like, no, like, you do not gotta do that, because it's like, you could not do right. Things didn't work out for a reason, so you shouldn't get the cookie. No dessert. No dessert. If you can't prepare the meal, you shouldn't get a dessert. You You should. How to clean up after sex. Okay, so me personally, I pee right after. My boyfriend made me pee right after, because I never really did that. Like, I didn't know about that. And like, I had a UTI one time, but it wasn't because I didn't pee. It was just because, like, I don't know, I don't know how that happens, but UTI, I've gotten one because, well, not because, but I've gotten one, and it felt like basically I would sit on the toilet, and I would have to pee, and I would pee, like, I would pee, and then I would keep, like, it would feel like I had to pee more, but, like, nothing was coming out, so I'll be like, oh my god, like, wait, oh my god, I have to pee more, but it's like, not coming out, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, no, like, I was starting to feel so crazy, like, and then like, it would just feel like something had to come out so bad, but it's like, it's not coming out, like, I have to pee so bad, and nothing's coming out. Like, that's how UTI felt for me personally, but, like, I know you're supposed to pee after to do that. Like, Devin made sure, like, he's like, go pee, like, you better go pee. And I'm like, what? You're so adamant about it. He's like, cause that can cause a problem. And the reason for UTI is because pickles, yo, they be having a lot of stuff. Like, it's on the outside of their body, so it collect dust, it collect lint, it collect bacteria and stuff like that, and it's going inside. Like, for men, it's like they're going inside something. Like, that's like different. They can easily just wipe it off or whatever. But like, for a woman, it's going inside of you. Like, it can get like all in there, and then like also your pee hole be like, it can go in there. Like, it's just too much. And so like, cause men's dirt eyes don't be like the cleanest. Like, and that's just like how it is. Like, if like my finger don't be clean, like my finger, like if I touch this right now, like that's dirty. So like their joint be swinging around and like in their pants touching stuff, like ew. So like they like, it just be like dirty, like not dirty, but like it be having like, you know, like that's just normal. Like, it's just like how their body works. And so like when it goes in and like touches all that, it gets kind of like the bacteria on it, so you gotta pee it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I read. Don't shoot the messenger, y'all. Don't shoot the messenger. That's what I read somewhere. But you gotta pee to like get it all clean and stuff like that, and pee it out. But also, I don't know what else causes UTI, but like, what was the question? Oh, how to clean up? Just pee. And like, if you, I mean, I don't always wash up after. I mean, like, that's not that what's the word, that's not that always reasonable. Like, if you're like, you know, you don't always have to take a shower after. Just pee and like wipe up and whatever. Have you ever dealt with a partner with a higher drive than you? I don't know. I was saying sex in the beginning, but now I'm acting like I can't say it. But I'm gonna just like not say it, because like I don't want to. I just know this video's gonna get demonetized, and I hate putting a lot of time into editing and like working and stuff, and then not making money from a video. Like, y'all, that like actually hurts my feelings so bad. Like, I cry. I call my boyfriend up and I literally cry. Like, it just hurts. That's like y'all going to a 9 to 5 and working your ass off and like putting all this work, and then like coming home and they're like, you're not getting your paycheck because you cursed on the job, or like you did something, you wore this on the job, so you can't do that. Like, it just like, it's too much. I already know this video's gonna get demonetized, but like I still want to bring it to y'all and like, you know, talk to y'all about it. But like, it just hurts when like they do that to me. I don't know. I be like really crying, y'all. Like, I be taking breaks from YouTube because I be so sad about it. I don't know. I'm definitely on right now, because I wouldn't be telling all this, but like, I don't know, I just get like so disappointed where like I like put a lot of time into a video and like talk to y'all and like go edit and take me a long time, and then like I go like post it, and then like they wait till my video get all the way up here, and then like they just take my money and like, no, you can't make money from this video, or like, I don't know, it's weird. But I'm gonna just like not say it from now on. But like, question again. Sorry, I went on a whole tangent. Have you ever dealt with a partner with a higher drive than you? No. Well, okay, listen, I dealt with a partner with a lower sex drive than me, and like I felt like I was bugging him, and I always felt like he did not like me. I mean, like, I knew he liked me because we were like, you know, he showed me other ways that he liked me, but when it came to like that kind of stuff, like he wouldn't really like be touching on me, and I would always have to kind of like initiate stuff like that, or like have to like, you know, like, you know, when you in the bed with your man, you gotta turn over and like put your butt on him, like, oh my god, do something like that. I will always have to do that in order for him to want to do something. Like, he was never just like, come here, bitch. Like, no, like he was always like, I had to do something, I take my clothes off. I don't know, I was just doing too much, and so it kind of made me feel like I was unwanted. Like, even though like sex doesn't like always show that you're wanted, because people can like show that you're wanted in different ways. People have different love languages, like gifts or like words of affirmation or stuff like that. But like, he just was like I don't know, like he did not make me feel wanted in like a physical way. So like I kind of like lowered my sex drive because of that. So like we didn't really like do a lot like that often unless I was initiating it. So then when I got into like another relationship, I kind of was like standoffish when it came to that. I wasn't as affectionate, because like I was very affectionate in my one relationship. And I'm not gonna say who was with, because y'all, I had multiple boyfriends, so like don't assume I'm talking about one person, because like I'm not, or I am, but like don't assume who it is, because like that's not always the case. But Anyway, I went into my other relationship with someone who had a higher sex drive, and like, which was my sex drive before, but I lowered mine, so I kind of felt like not as affectionate, but I kind of had to build myself back up. I'm like, I am affectionate, I do like to do physical stuff, and I do like to touch on my boyfriend and like to do stuff like that. So like, it kind of like, it built back up, and now I'm like, you know, like ooh. I love that man. Okay, anyway, so yeah, yeah, I never really dealt with a partner with a higher sex drive, unless like I was telling y'all, like I went from a relationship with a very low sex drive, and then I went to someone with higher, and then I got back to myself. So yeah. Next question is, when do you start going to a gyno? So you start going to a gyno as soon as you get your first period. Please go see your gynecologist. That is just as important as your body doctor, like once a year type situation. You have a vagina, right? You better go see that gyno, because oh my god, but it does get a little too much. Like, I cry. Oh my god, y'all, this summer I went through it. Okay, so what happened was, I went to my pap smear. You get a pap smear once every 2-3 years, y'all. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's like 2 to 3 years. And so I had one 3 years ago, or 2 years ago. I went and got mine this summer. So I was there or whatever, and and mind you, I cried during my pap smear. I just hate, although this is for your health and although these people like care about you, my gyno is so good. I love the practice I go to. They are so hippie and so like down to earth, and like so like real. Like, it's just so comfortable there. Like, I feel like I'm at home when I'm at my gynecologist, even though it sounds kind of weird. I really feel so comfortable. Like, take my clothes off, like I'll be like, all right, like, you know, check me out. Like, I don't, like, it's not that deep to me, but like, I just felt like they put the clamp in. So y'all, it's like a metal, like, basically, like, think of like a pair of scissors, but like they're not sharp. They kind of stick it in you and like clamp it open like this, like your vagina is like expanded so they can really see inside. It feels very violating, and people do say like, oh, if you're a virgin, like it feels like very violating, but I'm not a virgin and I feel violated, even though I know it's like they're not violating me, or like they're not doing it on like, you know, weird terms or nothing. Like, I agreed to this. They're literally doctors, and like, I'm here for my checkup. On like, I signed papers. This is my appointment. I'm here because I, you know, came here. But like, I just feel like it's just so uncomfortable at times. But like, whatever, they put it in, and then they like take a swab or whatever, and then they test it and see if you have like, your cells are doing good, or like if you have any like, if you're healthy. But this summer I got a call. Like, I was driving to work, like, hello black child, my business, y'all. I'm wearing my shit right now, and this year I'm gonna be dropping so much shit, y'all. I'm graduated, I got so much time on my hands. My business is my full-time job, so we dropping all this shit, but that's neither here or there. So driving on the street, y'all, and I got a call from my gyno, and I pulled over. I mean, I was driving, actually. I was driving. Then I pulled over because that shit started taking a turn. I'm like, hold on, what? She was like, oh, your cells are very irregular. Not very, but she's like, your cells are irregular, and we have to like, you have to come in for escopomy. It was so crazy word. I'm like, what is that? I was like, mommy. And so I called my mom. She got on the freeway, and they're explaining that like, my cells looked irregular. They're like, kind of like, you know, it happens sometimes, but they want to come in and do a procedure where like, they like freeze my uterus and like clip and cut a sample of my uterus and take it to the lab and test it to see if I have like something wrong with like cancer or something. And I was like, mommy, I was like, Devin, no. Like, y'all, I was shaking and screaming, crying, and I was like, okay, when did I come in? They're like, tomorrow. I was like, no, not tomorrow, no, please. And so I was like, please, no. But then that night I got a call from my other gyno. So there's like multiple gynos I see in the same practice, and she's like, you do not have to come in. People around your age usually do have irregular cells. We're gonna check back in a year and see what they say then, because like, we're not gonna like do a whole procedure on you when that's not the case, because they were like, it's just like normal for someone your age to have irregular cells. So that can mean anything. So she was like, there's this thing called, oh my god, y'all, it's this one thing that she explained to me. It's like it's not an STD or STI, but it's like some type of thing that like people have. Not herpes, but it's like something else. Oh my god, I want to tell y'all so bad, but I don't remember what it is. It's like, it's given to you through sex and stuff, but it's not bad, but it's like still like transmitted through sex. If you know what I'm talking about, please tell me. But like, it might be that, but like, it's not bad, but it's not like amazing. Y'all, I can't explain it. But that being said, yes, please go see your gyno, because people get like cervix cancer or like uterine y'all, I don't want to sound stupid. I do not want to sound stupid. People get like cancers and stuff like very early. So like, and also not even just because of cancer. You just want to see, like, you just want to be able to talk to someone. Not everyone has a mom that can, like, I know, like, my mom was telling me, like, my one friend had a mom who refused to talk to her about her period, so my mom had to talk to her about it, and she's like, can you talk to my daughter about it? Like, I just feel like as a mother, you should talk to your daughter about her body. Like, I don't understand that. Like, what is wrong with you? Why do you feel uncomfortable about that? You gave birth to this child and you don't want to talk to her about her body when you have the same body and went through this shit too? Like, no. Like, but some people's moms don't want to talk to them about that. And it's sad. Like, I feel so bad for people like that, because like, my mom told me everything. Like, we had to talk. We had every talk possible. Like, except for the one I told you earlier. We didn't talk about like touching and stuff, because like, that's just not appropriate in my opinion. But like, she talked to me about everything, y'all. So I'm just blessed to have a mom to talk to me. But if you have a guy now, you can talk to them about everything, ask questions, you know, feel comfortable. And also, please take this advice. If you go to the guy now, please every single time get tested. And I know like some of y'all do not want to get tested because you're like, oh, my boyfriend's loyal. You don't, okay, like, I believe my boyfriend's loyal too, but like, you never know. Like, that happened to me. I got chlamydia from someone that I trusted and told me, like, not told me didn't have it, because that would be kind of shitty. I don't have chlamydia. Like, what the fuck? Why would you tell me that? But like, they ended up having it and not telling me. People like will not tell you, or like, you just want to be safe, okay? So like, and that shit eats at your insides and makes you not be able to have kids sometimes. It eats away at your uterus and your vagina and shit, and like, that's just not good. So like, please like always opt in to get tested, because like, you just never know. You really don't. Like, I test my boyfriend, but I know every time I go, I get tested. I do. Like, I don't fight them one day like, oh no, my boyfriend's loyal. Like, okay, yeah, sure. Like, come on, let's go ahead and pee in this cup. Like, stop playing with me, y'all. So I still do pee in the cup, y'all. Like, please, I don't even care if you think your boyfriend's loyal, or just go ahead and do it, because shit happens. People be lying, people be snakes, people be, you know, cheating, and some people carry shit and don't even know. Like, people do. Like, that's true. So yeah. Next question is, what does sex feel like? A Mack truck in my little garage. It feel like you like the missing puzzle piece. Sorry, y'all. I'm like, I had to. Let me go ahead and put this back in the tub. It feel like a connection. I don't know. Like, it. I know the first time for me hurt it bad. Like they put it in. That was, oh girl, that's not that bad. That's, oh shit. Because it kept going. I'm like, oh wait, that's not it. Like, it was like a little bit. I said, oh girl, please, look. Oh yeah, I could do this. This girl, why the bitches be saying this hurt? Then they kept going, oh shit, like damn, like, all right, let me stop. But like, after the first time for me, like, no, it did not hurt. But like, it feels like, oh my god, like, that's something I just can't explain. It's not that I don't want to explain. I just can't explain. It feels like, oh my god. Okay, now I'm gonna call my boyfriend. Like, I need to stop this video now, because I'm talking about something. Stop playing with y'all. I don't know. I can't explain it. Like, it feels good. The first time, no. And like, the first time with someone that doesn't always feel good, because they don't know your body, and like, it's just like, your partner gotta take time to know your body, know what you like. You gotta know what they like. Like, even like, we as women, you know, you want your partner to know your body. You need to know their body too. You need to know what they like. Y'all need to come together as a collective, as a team, and know what they like, and know what you like, and come together and create like that fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to, like, cause like, I know like a lot of people are like selfish. Like, some men are like, you better please me, and some women are like, you better please me. And then it's like, okay, so y'all just trying to please yourselves. So it's like, y'all just kind of battling out on the field. Like, no, y'all need to like, yo, you better please me, and I'm gonna please you. And they're like, yeah, same shit. Then you connect, and it's like, boom, fireworks. Okay, next is birth control. I already talked about that. I said I'm on it. I don't skip my period. Haven't gained weight. My acne got better, y'all. I don't get acne. Period. I don't like I don't know. It's not for everyone, because some people like don't. Some people gain weight. I haven't gained weight. Some people lose weight. I haven't lose weight. Some people do this. Some people do that. But for me, I don't get acne at all. Once I started birth control, I started getting very like what's the word, y'all? Consistent with it, y'all. No acne whatsoever. whatsoever. Like, yo, I be on some cool shit. Mom acne come out, and it's only before events, y'all. I only get acne before like an event. Like, I didn't get one before my graduation, which I'm very blessed about and very grateful about. But like, if it's like something that I'm nervous about, like a presentation, y'all, I will get me a little bumpity. Like, I'll be pissed, like, oh my god. But like, it go away fast, and it don't leave a mark, cause it don't be like a hormonal bump. It be like a little nervous bump. So like, don't leave a mark or nothing. It just boop boop going. I just know, like, for me personally, when I first got on birth control, I skipped the last week or whatever. Like I was telling you, I don't get my period. So I, like, as soon as I started, I just stopped my period. It wasn't like I would kind of get it sometimes didn't get it. It wasn't a regular period. I always had a very regular period before I started. Like, it was always like the 13th of the month, 13th of the month, 13th of the month. Like, it was always like on the same day. Like, it was very regular. But like, well, actually that's cap, because like, it doesn't really work like that. But it was like always on the same cycle. I had like a 28-day cycle, whatever. I forget how all that worked. But I had this app called like Flow or something. I feel like, where's my phone? What app did I have, y'all? It was so fire too. And you know, y'all, nowadays, like, back when I used to have my little period, apps didn't have all them, like, ads and shit. But, like, nowadays, apps be having all them ads and stuff. But it was called Clue. Y'all, when I tell y'all, Clue was the best app for my period. Like, literally, all them other girls' apps looked so stupid, so cheap, and so corny. But Clue, y'all, Clue was so good. Oh, my God, Clue was so good. I'm gonna download it just because I don't even have my period, y'all. I'm just gonna download it because I just love that app. Like, it looked so good. They better sponsor me. Yeah, download Clue, please. Like, it was just like, it was so good. But like, other than that, no, birth control's been fine for me. It's just when I don't take it, that should be like, I was bleeding a little bit, like, dark brown discharge, like. And then, like, okay, look, if I skip my period, if I skip my birth control pill for like a day, the next day I get a little cramps, and I'll see like a little bit of blood. I'm like, oh shit, I'll take my pill, and then I'll take my 2 pills because I missed the one before, and I'll take 2 because I missed the day before, and then I'll take the one that the day it is, and then literally my cramps will stop, my period will stop, and it'll go back to normal. Like, it's so fast. Like, it's just so crazy to me. Are you supposed to clean your vagina with soap? I don't know if you're supposed to. I mean, everyone's body's different. I don't think there's ever supposed to when it comes to your body, or females' bodies or males' bodies, whatever. I don't think it's ever supposed to. But me personally, I do use soap, and I do use Summer's Eve because that's the only soap that works for me. But I use my hands. Okay, listen. So when I used to use a washcloth, I felt like my vagina would like smell. Like, start to smell faster. And I feel like it's because, like, when you keep using the same washcloth over and over again, it's dirty. Like, it's just like, it's not clean. Like, if you keep washing your dirty vagina or your dirty butt with like the same washcloth, you set it up to dry and then come back and wet it a little bit, get soft again, and then you keep doing it and it gets hard. Then you take it down again, and then you wet it, and then use it again, and then you let it up dry, it gets hard, and then you take the hard washcloth. Like, that's just it's accumulating dirt and grime and filth. That's what it's doing. Like, even though if it doesn't stink, whatever, or it doesn't get hard and nasty, whatever, it's still technically like dirty in a way, because like you were using it on your dirty vagina. So now I just use my hands. Like, I wash my hands, like I'm in the tub, then I just put my little Summer's Eve on and just like clean my vagina up, and I just feel like it's so much cleaner, y'all. My does not smell and for a long time, like for a whole 24 hours. Like, if like I wash up at night, it won't start to smell, like BO until the next night. Like, I won't go through the next day like smelling like weird. No, like, I have felt like I've been so clean ever since I've been using my hands. I mean, you don't have to do what I'm saying. I'm just telling y'all what I do. And then I just like wash my vagina, like, and you can really get in there. Like, you really like can get in there, lather up. Girl, I'll be fine. I'll be using my little hands. But all that like douching stuff. Is that what it's called? Douching? Not douching. Is that what it's called, y'all? When people put stuff up there to make it smell good in there, it's not gonna smell good inside of you. They smell like insides. It don't gonna smell like good or like lavender or like some cake mix. It don't smell like that. Just leave all that inside stuff alone. You need to just work on the outside, the little lips and the little uvula, whatever the hell, your butthole. That's all you need to do. You don't need to clean up inside your guts. Well, that's just crazy. So you don't need to do all that. Keep it on the outside. Don't go on the inside. Okay, let's stop talking about body stuff and talk about how to spot real friends versus fake friends. All right, I'm gonna say one thing about this too. I'm gonna just say one thing. I'm gonna keep it cute and real sweet. If you say something funny in a room full of your friends, after they laugh, just look at their faces to see how they look. Like, some people look like haters. Like, I'm not even trying to like be like funny or nothing. Like, I had this one friend, like, whenever we would laugh, I can kind of tell after the laugh was over, like, that she wasn't really feeling me. Like, oh, da-da-da, knock, knock, who's there? Ha, 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 ha. Then she'd be like, you can literally tell after someone laughs at a joke of yours how they feel about you. I'm not even, like, that might sound so crazy, y'all, but you can just tell how people's faces look. Like, if you're just like hanging out with them and like you're talking or like you're laughing after the calm, like, you know how it gets calm after y'all be talking and it's like real quiet, you just look at their face. I swear, y'all, like, I really had this one friend where it was like, ha ha, and then she was like, people's faces look so ingenuine. Like, you can tell by people's facial expressions how ingenuine they are. Like, I don't know. Is that like a weird thing to say? Like, you can just tell. I don't know. Like, maybe I'm reaching, but like, really though. Like, all the friends I have now, when we laugh, it be on something. Like, it be so genuine. Like, they be like, ha ha ha. Then it's like, girl, you are crazy. And it be so real. But then there be some people, like, you could just tell they're faking the interactions, just by like the way their face looks, like the way they carry themselves is just weird. Like, it's all in the face expressions. Just remember that, y'all. Just, it makes someone laugh and then look at their face after they kind of like stop laughing. Like, you know, like, you gotta stop laughing at one point. Like, you gotta stop laughing at some point. So it's just like, ha ha ha. Like, that's fake. But it's like, ah, yeah, girl. Oh my god, that's real. Y'all, listen to me, I'm serious. All right, this is the last question. The last question is how to, girl, I forgot that fast. How to deal with the breakup and opening up to a new relationship after the breakup. Last question, y'all. So, how to deal with the breakup. Me personally, I do not break up with somebody until I'm 100% done. So, my last breakup, which was a whole year and a half ago, like a year and like a half almost, yeah, a year and a half ago, or like a little more than a year and a half, no, like a year and a half ago. I was so done, y'all, to the point where it was just like, I don't care. Like, I did not care. Like, we broke up, there was no tears, there was no crying, there was no pondering, there was no resentment, there was no hate, there was no like, I want to get my revenge. Like, it was nothing like that. It was the calm after the storm. Like, it was literally nothing, y'all. Like, I did not feel not a damn thing. I didn't feel bad, I didn't feel sad, I didn't feel mad. I felt all those emotions during the relationship. They always say women's emotions leave before they leave. Like, women will be done with you and like still be there, but then it's like once they're really done, oh, they've been done. Like, we've been done. Like I broke up with my ex. I ain't talking about this, but like, I'm gonna keep it the beam with y'all. Like, this is girls talk. I'm not gonna censor shit. And like, but my new relationship, like, I know, like, he don't, like, you know, want to hear about my ex, but he better not be watching this shit. But like, it's y'all, and I'm not saying nothing out of like, oh, I'm reminiscing, or no. So I feel comfortable talking to y'all about my past relationship, because, you know, it's nothing there. It's nothing there. I felt so done, and I went through so many emotions in the relationship, crying for hours and days, feeling like I'm loving you more than you loving me, or feeling like this, whatever. I felt all that during, so when I was done, it was just like, I've already cried, no more tears left to cry, like, type situation. Like, really, like, that term sounds so corny, that phrase, but it's like so real. Like, I had nothing left in them tear ducts. Like, I had nothing left to cry out. Like, at that point, it's nothing. Like, so I just was like, I don't know. But one thing about me personally, one thing I don't do, and I pat myself on the back for this, I never bring in past trauma to my new relationships. I really don't. I never have trust issues. I never have, that's kind of like the main thing, I never have worries because of something someone else did, so I'm not worried about you. No, I've never been that way, and I don't know why. I always give everyone a clean slate, because that's not my ex. He did nothing to me. You didn't hurt me. You didn't cheat on me. You didn't make me feel good. I don't even know you. I don't even know who you are yet, you know? So why would I go into a new relationship judging someone, or putting them in this box, or putting them in this, you know, feeling kind of like iffy. Like, no, who is doing, don't do all that, please. Don't know this person. They might be the best person in the world, but you over here closing yourself up, feeling some type of way when you just, no, don't do that to somebody, because you won't want someone to do that to you. You want to go in a relationship with no trust, with no trust issues, no nothing, and this person's projecting all that shit on you. If that's the case, you need not to get in a relationship. You need to focus on yourself, go to therapy, drink some tea, reflect, write in a journal until you're ready to give one person a new clean slate. Because if you still feeling like hurt and shit, you're not ready. Okay, like me personally, my last relationship, I got in the next relationship within like a month. It wasn't a relationship, but like me and Dev was talking a month after. Okay, yeah. So it wasn't like, where was I going with that? Oh, it was quick, but I was already so done. I'm not about to say, I'm scared. No, like, girl, please, you better come over here. I'm not playing with you. Like, no, but you just need, if you still is having trust issues, you need to work on that with yourself, because it's not fair to project it on somebody else who's willing to start a relationship with you and wants to get to know you and wants to be kind to you and wants to show you love, because that's not fair to them. Okay. Because some people are like, I'm just traumatized. No, it's just, even if that's the case, that's not fair. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting all tight because it's like, it's not fair. It's not fair to someone to do that with somebody when they're here with open arms, ready to experience shit with you. You over here talking about, my ex, you better shut the hell up and go ahead and go to therapy. And let them go over there and experience some real genuine love and shit like that. Not have to deal with that. That's too much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Because I got kind of tight. But that's the end of the video, y'all. Oh, I had so much fun. I did with y'all. I did have fun with y'all. I'm glad I could talk to y'all and felt comfortable talking to y'all. Because y'all know I love talking to y'all, like, on the tube. And I do want to be that person where y'all can, like, ask questions and feel comfortable listening to it. And, you know, having this conversation with me. And, you know, not, like I said, not everybody has a mother or a mother at all, but a mother. Some people don't have moms, and I'm, you know, I'm sorry if that's your situation. I do feel for you, but some people have moms that's not even fulfilling their motherly duties, like talking to their child, you know, hanging out with their child, spending time with their child, having these conversations with their child. Like, it's just, it's not fair. But I hope that I, you know, touched, you know, certain topics that I wanted to hear, and I would love to do this again. I had fun tonight. So yeah, y'all, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. If you want me to do this video again, like a video similar to this, please let me know, and I will do it again. So yeah, all right, y'all. And also, this is a new year, new us. Well, it's like, girl, it's not new us, same us, new year. Hope you guys had a great New Year's, year last year, and we're gonna come into this year strong, motivated, and, you know, get on our grind and fulfill all the stuff we want to do this year. So yeah, subscribe, like, comment, follow me on Instagram at Localblackchild, support my brand Localblackchild, which uplifts and shows appreciation to Black women around the world. And I will see you guys in the next video, y'all. So bye.